What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming to JMV Reactions. My name's Jordan. This is the Chicago Conservative. How are you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I already know it's always a pleasure doing the segment with you.
Definitely. Today we're reacting to President Biden's farewell speech to the nation.
He looks asleep already. Look
right? Like he's been drugged up, or that's his little fake
right.
person.
Same thing he had at the State of the Union.
Yep. Guarantee it's going to be nothing of relevance. It's not going to say anything in regards to terrible decisions he's made. He's probably going to just compliment himself the whole time and say nothing smart. That's what I think.
Absolutely.
All right, you ready to get started?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, guys, please like and comment. Let's get it started.
Earlier today, after 8 months of nonstop negotiation, by my administration, a ceasefire and a hostage deal has been reached by Israel and Hamas.
You want to speak on that real quick? How he's taking the credit?
That's not because of you. That's because of Donald Trump. Even leftist platforms have admitted this. So Joe Biden, I don't know what you just take. I don't know what type of booster shot they just put in your butt. But dude, this isn't because of you. All you did was just give Israel money and Hamas money. Now people keep saying, "Oh, he was helping Gaza," but who runs Gaza? Hamas. They've been in power since 2001.
Yep. It's pathetic that he's actually taking the credit. I knew he would do this too. That's the pathetic part. Hey, Sharon, how are you doing today?
Hey, I can't see the chat, but...
Oh, she said, hey. All right, let's resume.
Of which I laid out in great detail in May of this year. This plan was developed and negotiated by my team and will be largely implemented by the incoming administration. That's why I told my team to keep the incoming administration fully informed, because that's how it should be, working together as Americans.
This administration.
This will be my final address to you from.
Yeah, they did absolutely nothing besides make everything worse, it seems like.
Yeah,
that's the American people from the Oval Office, from this desk as president. And I've been thinking a lot about who we are and maybe more importantly, who we should be. Long ago in New York Harbor, an iron worker installed beam after beam, day after day. He was joined by steel workers, stonemasons, engineers. They built not just a single structure, but a beacon of freedom. The very idea of America was so big.
How are we free?
We felt the entire world needed to see.
What's free in America right now? Like, what is the beacon of freedom? You mean to tell me, look, man, I'm going to tell the people this. The only people who was living good these past 4 years are illegal immigrants, are illegal criminals. Those are the only people that had a good 4 years out of you, Joe Biden. What are you talking about, a beacon of freedom?
And not the billionaires. Yep. Facts. Yeah, Americans are struggling more than ever. I mean, I see videos all day on Twitter, people coming out how they can barely survive or barely buy stuff or they have to think about getting gas or getting groceries. Like, we shouldn't have to think about that. It's ridiculous.
Exactly, Sharon. It's bull crap.
Oh, you can see the chat now?
No, I can't, but it's like popping up on the side.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, but I can't see.
Oh, what were you saying, bro?
No, I was saying I can't see at the bottom, but it's all good. Go ahead.
Oh, gotcha.
A gift from France after our Civil War. Like the very idea of America, it was built not by one person, but by many people from every background and from around the world. Like America, the Statue of Liberty is not standing still. Her foot literally steps forward atop a broken chain of human bondage. She's on the march. And she literally moves. She was built to sway back and forth to withstand the fury of stormy weather, to stand the test of time because storms are always coming. She sways a few inches, but she never falls into the current below.
What is he talking about?
Marvel. The Statue of Liberty is also an enduring symbol.
Oh, he's talking about France? Is that what you said?
I guess he was talking about the Statue of Liberty and how, I don't know, metaphorically it's moving or something. Some BS, man. You know he's high, so who knows?
Oh yeah, he's high on many of things. I'm telling you,
Louise, bro, as a kite.
Of the soul of our nation, a soul shaped by forces that bring us together and by forces that pull us apart. And yet through good times and tough times, we've withstood it all. A nation of pioneers and explorers, of dreamers and doers, of ancestors native to this land, of ancestors who came by force, a nation of immigrants came to build a better life, a nation holding the torch of the most powerful idea ever in the history of the world, that all of us are created equal, that all of us deserve to be treated with dignity, justice, and fairness, that democracy must defend and be defined and be imposed.
You mean fair like he just pardoned his son for the last 10 years? Yeah, very fair.
Yeah, right? Then he speaks about democracy, but in the Constitution, democracy or Democrat isn't found once.
Right. We live in a constitutional republic.
I mean, we are a democracy, but we're actually a constitutional republic.
Exactly. So just throwing that out there. Yep. I hate when people say that.
Moved in every way possible. Our rights, our freedoms, our dreams. But we know the idea of America, our institution, our people, our values that uphold it are constantly being tested. Ongoing debates about power and the exercise of power, but whether we lead by the example of our power or the power of our example.
Looks so weak.
Whether we show the courage to stand up to the abuse of power or we yield to it. After 50 years at the center of all of this, I know that believing in the idea of America means respecting the institutions that govern a free society, the presidency, the Congress, the courts, a free and independent press, institutions that are rooted.
Even though we know that's BS, because Mark Zuckerberg literally came out last week saying that the Biden administration were literally crying because they wouldn't, what did they say, take down posts that they didn't agree with?
So yeah, so here's the thing with Mark Zuckerberg. He said that the Biden administration basically pressured Mark Zuckerberg and his company when it came to censorship, and basically he admitted that Joe Biden wanted to censor everything pro-Trump. He wanted to censor everything that, and then he basically had all the advantage on things like Facebook and Meta because they were pro-Biden, pro-Harris, pro-Democrat. You know what I'm saying? And then he basically said like he was just pressured in a corner. Then they started sending people at him and things like that. All these big tech lawyers and stuff like that. And basically they were trying to, because Mark Zuckerberg, there was one incident he said we're not going to censor that because it's true, and it was just like a joke or something like that. He said on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were still trying to like censor it and things like that, and Zuckerberg was like, "No, we're not going to do that." So they just started sending some bad people at him.
Yep, because the left, they're sensitive about everything because they're pansies these days.
Yep, which you can tell you.
They just not reflect the timeless words, but they echo the words of the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, rooted in the timeless words of the Constitution. We, the people. Our system of separation of powers, checks and balances. It may not be perfect, but it's maintained our democracy for nearly 250 years, longer than any other nation in history that's ever tried such a bold experiment. In the past 4 years, our democracy is held strong. And every day I've kept my commitment to be president for all Americans.
Democracy.
Right?
Through one of the toughest periods in our nation's history. I've had a great partner in Vice President Kamala Harris.
I just want to say, the little fake relationship they have.
Go with knee pads.
For real. And the crazy part is she called him a segregationist when they were having the debates. Their relationship is so fake and staged, Kamala and Biden.
Exactly. Kamala Harris did absolutely none. Isn't she the board czar currently, like right now? You guys do know Trump isn't president yet. He's getting sworn in on the 20th. So yeah, illegals are still coming in, waltzing right in, like no border patrol or anything, thanks to Kamala Harris because she's too busy drinking wine.
I do think she's an alcoholic. I think a lot of the members in Congress.
No, there isn't a thing. She is.
Yeah, that's true. I agree because otherwise she's just really stupid. Well, I'd say both actually, stupid and an alcoholic.
Absolutely. You can press play.
All right.
It's been the honor of my life to see the resilience of essential workers getting us through a once-in-a-century pandemic. The heroism of service members and first responders keeping us safe. The determination of advocates standing up for our rights and our freedoms instead of losing their jobs to an economic crisis that we inherited. Millions of Americans now have the dignity of work. Millions of entrepreneurs and companies.
Yeah, they were the reason that everything skyrocketed because the Inflation Reduction Act, which just caused more inflation.
The economic crisis. What are you talking about?
Yep. I think they're trying to cause an economic crash before Trump gets in because they're just trying to give him as many problems as he can before he comes in. That's what I think.
They're trying to make his first year really tough.
Yeah.
Hiring American workers, using American products. Together, we've launched a new era of American possibilities. One of the greatest modernizations of infrastructure in our entire history. From new roads, bridges, clean water.
Let me speak on that. I don't mean to keep pausing it, but the roads in California look shittier the past 4 years. Where are these bills going to where they're supposed to be fixing the roads and bridges? They look worse.
That's because you got Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, he's terrible. You got Brandon Johnson. He's just as dumb, too. They're both equally dumb.
Oh, man. Yeah, Pinhead. Yeah, he's what? I think he's worse. No, wait.
Newsom?
Oh, no.
They're both pretty terrible.
No, you know what? No, I got to give it to Gavin Newsom, man.
He's terrible. Worse.
He in California. Them people are wicked out there.
Yep, I agree. I do think it's Trump country out here. I'm telling you, because the amount of Trump love in Cali is just not matchable. Or it is unmatchable, I meant, compared to the Democrats.
Who's worse, Brandon Johnson or Gavin Newsom?
Oh, that's a good one.
Gavin Newsom, 2 for Brandon Johnson. All right.
Affordable high-speed internet for every American. We invented the semiconductor, smaller than the tip of my little finger.
Okay.
And now it's bringing those chip factories.
All right. You want to speak on that?
Nah, bro.
What's up, Squid Man?
Those jobs back to America where they belong, creating thousands of jobs. Finally, giving Medicare the power to negotiate lower prescription drug prices for millions of seniors. And finally, doing something to protect our children and our families by passing the most significant gun safety law in 30 years.
People like your son?
And bringing violent crime to a 50-year low. Meeting our sacred obligation to over 1 million veterans so far who are exposed to toxic materials, and to their families, providing medical care and education benefits and more for their families. You know, it will take time to feel the full impact of all we've done together. But the seeds are planted.
What have you done?
And they'll grow and they'll bloom for decades to come. At home, we've created nearly 17 million new jobs, more than any other single administration.
And as we know, that's a lie. Yep, or jobs that returned. Yep, or part-time jobs or jobs that returned because of Trump.
Dude.
Yeah, this dude just lies.
Man. This is tough to watch. Go ahead.
Right?
Single term. More people have health care than ever before. And overseas, we've strengthened NATO. Ukraine is still free.
Oh, gosh.
And we pulled ahead of our competition with China. And so much more. I'm so proud of how much we've accomplished together.
No, you know what? I can't let you get away with that. You are a China communist, bro. You guys are getting checks from the China Communist Party, the CCP. This has been exposed in middle of 2024. You are helping China. Stop making it seem like you are so against China, like you're so anti-China, Joe Biden. You and your whole family has been getting checks from China and Ukraine. But I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to get banned.
And you'll have people, liberals, for example. Who's that liberal that we used to talk to?
Caffeine Zombies.
Yeah, and he would say, oh, give me proof. I mean, there's literally checks. There's the Hunter Biden laptop. There's audio of threats. There's text messages. There's 10% for the big guy. These people just play stupid. You know what I mean? But then they'll say, oh, there's so much evidence against Trump when there's none. So pathetic.
Exactly.
And I wish the incoming administration success because I want America to succeed. That's why I've upheld my duty to ensure a peaceful and orderly transition of power, to ensure we lead by the power of our example. I have no doubt that America is in a position to continue to succeed. That's why my farewell address tonight, I want to warn the country of some things that give me great concern. By the power of our example, I have no doubt that America is in a position to continue to succeed. That's why my farewell address tonight, I want to warn the country of some things that give me great concern. And this is a dangerous and that's a dangerous concentration of power in the hands of a very few ultra-wealthy people. And the dangerous consequences if their abuse of power is left unchecked. Today, an oligarch.
I know. How can he say this?
He's
literally saying what he and his family have done. Like, hypocrisy is overwhelming at this point.
Like, are you crazy? What are you talking about? You're Joe Biden, bro. Do you not know you're Joe Biden?
He thinks he's above the law. That's what it comes down to.
That's insane, yo.
Yeah, these Democrats always say
pardoning
exactly what they're doing.
How are you gonna pardon your son for having this much crack on the scale on video with an underage girl, but you're gonna lock up people that look like me that has crack, that have this much crack for 5+ years minimum? Yep. You suck, dude.
I have a question. I don't know if you know the answer to this. So these people that he's partying, example, his son, what if they were, when Trump comes in, they find some actual, like, a lot more crimes that they've committed? Can they actually lock him up even though he's been pardoned? Or how does the pardon work? Like,
So, okay, the thing is this. Joe Biden has pardoned Hunter Biden up to 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, 10 years prior. So I'm guessing up to 2015 or 2014, he's basically been pardoned of all crimes. Now, the thing is this. Joe Biden pardoning Hunter Biden is basically he pardoned himself.
Yep.
Because
that's what I've heard.
Right, exactly. He have so much business with him, like you said, 10% to the big guy. Who do you guys think the big guy is? So it's like, we know these things when it comes to the Biden crime family. That's why they're the Biden crime family.
Exactly.
And here's the thing with this pardon stuff. Yes, they could prosecute Hunter Biden, but it's going to be really tough. Now, if it's something before 10 years, which I'm pretty sure he's done
there's probably a lot
stuff before, like 10 years ago. But if they could find it and they have the actual evidence and proof, then yes, they could prosecute him.
And they should do that. That's what I believe, at least.
But me personally, I just think it's sick how they just let a known pedophile
have
drugs around children out on the loose like this.
Yeah.
Just because he's the president's son. But if this was Donald Trump's kid, you will never hear the end of this.
Yep, they were to be locked up. That's exactly what would happen.
It's crazy.
Taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy, our basic rights and freedoms, and a fair shot for everyone to get ahead. We see the consequences all across America, and we've seen it before. More than a century ago, but the American people stood up to the robber barons back then and busted the trusts. They didn't punish the wealthy.
You say Robert
Bird? Play by the rules.
It sounded like you said that, but I don't know. Do you want me to rewind it?
No, it's all good. You keep going.
Yeah, I wasn't. I thought I heard that too.
What else had to? Workers want rights to earn their fair share. You know, they were dealt into the deal.
Share.
Yep,
and helped put us on a path to building the largest middle class, the most prosperous century any nation in the world has ever seen.
He said he just built the best economy that we've ever seen. This has got to be a joke.
That would be Donald Trump. But okay.
Yep.
We've got to do that again. The last 4 years, that's exactly what we've done. People should be able to make as much as they can.
But pay one more time, bro. Seriously, because I can't listen to that, bro. What do you mean that's what you've done for the past 4 years? You haven't done nothing. What are you talking about, Joe Biden?
He's done nothing besides make everything worse.
Play by the same rules. Pay their fair share of taxes. So much is at stake.
Can I respond to that?
Right now.
Yeah.
So look, there's two types of taxes, bro. There's federal income tax and there's capital gains tax. These people who put their money into stocks, these people who need to pay their fair share and all this other crap, these 1%ers, they pay 90% of American taxes. So while you're talking about fair share, if we really are going to pay fair share, we're supposed to be paying an extra 40% of our taxes. They're paying way more than what they're supposed to be paying. And they have to pay what do they say? They don't pay taxes. Dude, that's because when it comes to stocks and things like that, they're risking putting their money into stock. You are not risking anything with federal income tax because let's say you have a salary. You are guaranteed $125,000 a year with your salary. That's guaranteed. If you don't get your money, then it's going to be a problem. It's the same with hourly. If you are promised $40 an hour, that's what you're getting. Now, when it comes to stocks and things like that, when you invest your money in stocks, yes, you can have, you can put $50 in stocks or $100 in stocks, and it could go up to like what, $100,000, but that could easily be gone like within the next day. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why they don't have to pay as much taxes as a person that's getting federal income tax. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. And let's not pretend like they don't get bribes and all this other money under the table or all these bills that they pass where it gets pushed back into their pockets without even being taxed to begin with, or Hunter Biden avoiding taxes, right, for years on end. Hypocrites as usual.
The existential threat of climate change has never been clear. Just look across the country.
I don't think I can
from California to North Carolina. That's why I signed the most significant climate and clean energy law ever in the history of the world. And the rest of the world is trying to model it now. It's working.
Oh, it's working.
Creating jobs and industries of the future. Now, we've proven we don't have to choose between protecting the environment and growing the economy. We're doing both.
All of these natural disasters are all just land grabs, mostly for lithium, as I keep finding out. Just like how they pulled the fire protection out from under these people's houses without telling them a couple months, right?
Yep.
Or where Squid Man's from, they also is for lithium. What happened out there as well, at his area as well. They always want something. There's always a deal being passed under the American people's under a rock without us knowing about it. BS. No climate change in my ass.
Facts.
The powerful forces want to wield their unchecked influence to eliminate the steps we've taken to tackle the climate crisis, to serve their own interest for power and profit. We must not be bullied into sacrificing the future of our children and our grandchildren. We must keep pushing forward and push faster.
Forward.
There's no time to waste.
Keep pushing forward.
It's also clear that American leadership in technology is an unparalleled source of innovation that can transform lives.
Got $5. He talk about Donald Trump.
Guarantee is.
Guarantee.
We see the same dangers of the concentration of technology, power, and wealth. You know, his farewell address, President Eisenhower spoke of the dangers of the military-industrial complex. He warned us then about, and I quote, the potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power, end of quote.
You hear that? He did it again. He did it again. End of quote. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Literally
end of quote.
You can't
like
even
you're
talk.
Reading. You are reading.
So dumb.
Bro. How stupid are you? End of
so
quote.
Embarrassing.
Can you replay that?
Yeah, I will. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, this dude is crazy.
Here we go.
Spoke of the dangers of the military-industrial complex. He warned us then about, and I quote, the potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power, end of quote.
You don't have to do that, Joe Biden.
Oh my gosh, nothing about this guy is natural.
Okay. Just
and Joe Biden. Michael said, he said everyone in the world knows Trump is the reason Hamas and Israel are running to make peace before he comes in the office.
Absolutely, Michael.
He promised to bomb the hell out of him. Yep. Oh my gosh, this is just embarrassing, this speech.
This is crazy.
6 decades later, I'm equally concerned about the potential rise of a tech industrial complex that could pose real dangers for our country as well. Americans are being buried under an avalanche of misinformation and disinformation, enabling the abuse of power. The free press is crumbling.
That who? President Musk.
Well, free press is crumbling. Yeah, it's because they're not really press. We, the people, are the new press.
Right.
Yep, fake news. Exactly. Big media is a joke. Anything you want to speak on that, or do you want me to continue?
No, you can continue. I'm just writing some stuff.
They're disappearing. Social media is giving up on fact-checking. The truth is smothered by lies, told for power and for profit.
Oh, my gosh.
We must hold the social platforms accountable.
Hold them accountable.
To protect our children, our families, and our very democracy from the abuse of power.
Oh, just like the Democrats voted against the bill protecting illegals from committing sex crimes today, right?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, getting rid of fact-checking. Who is determining what's a fact nowadays? You people, Democrats? Are you serious? These are facts, like legit quotes, things that can be proven, and you guys are saying it's misinformation, disinformation. Like, come on, guys. We can't get into the cooties, but even when it comes to the cooties with Dr. Fauci, guys, come on, man.
Yeah, everything's been a lie.
Meanwhile, artificial intelligence is the most consequential technology of our time.
This video is over.
Perhaps of all time. Nothing offers more profound possibilities and risk for our economy and our security, our society, for humanity.
Oh, so dumb.
Artificial intelligence even has the potential to help us answer my call to end cancer as we know it. But unless
you want to know what I've been hearing about cancer and what cures cancer recently? It's something that Joe Rogan talked. Yep, ivermectin. I don't know how we could speak about that on here, but Mel Gibson recently.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I know. Got to be careful about that. But yeah, we already have the cure for cancer.
Mm-hmm. Safeguards are in place. AI could spawn new threats to our rights, our way of life, to our privacy, how we work, and how we protect our nation. We must make sure AI is safe and trustworthy and good for all humankind. In the age of AI, it's more important than ever that the people must govern. And as the land of liberty, America, not China, must lead the world in the development of AI. You know, in the years ahead, it's going to be up to the president, the presidency, the Congress, the courts, the free press, and the American people to confront these powerful forces. We must reform the tax code, not by giving the biggest tax cuts to billionaires, but by making them begin to pay their fair share.
Here we go again.
We need to get dark money.
That's already gave the
hidden funding behind.
Yeah, he doesn't have a clue what he's talking about. His son didn't pay taxes.
I'm not getting back into that.
Too many campaigns contributions. We need to get it out of our politics. We need to enact an 18-year time and term for the strongest ethics and the strongest ethics reforms for our Supreme Court. Members of Congress.
No, I was just mocking them. That's all.
Oh, and we're talking about term limits. Term limits for this jackass right here. He's way too old to even be leading management.
That's what I'm saying,
McDonald's. Dude. Oh my gosh, man!
You look no older than
from trading stock while they're in the Congress. We need to amend the Constitution to make clear that no president is immune from crimes that he or she commits while in office.
Oh, like him.
The president's power is not limited. It's not absolute.
So hard to listen to.
And it shouldn't be. And in a democracy, there's another danger to the concentration of power.
With democracy.
Yeah.
It erodes a sense of unity and common purpose.
Oh, erodes.
It causes distrust and division. Participating in our democracy becomes exhausting and even disillusioning.
What is he talking about?
People don't feel like they have a fair shot. We have to stay engaged in the process. I know it's frustrating. A fair shot is what makes America, America. Everyone's entitled to a fair shot. Not a guarantee, but just a fair shot.
I pray that Trump locks his ass up first when he gets in the White House. I am so sick of this jackass. Oh, he's so stupid.
Put him through court, just like how you put Trump through court.
Right? Yeah, he wouldn't even he'd be shitting in his diaper, though, the whole time. He wouldn't even know where he's at half the time. Yep. So dumb. Oh, my gosh.
An even playing field. Going as far as your hard work and talent can take you. We can never lose that essential truth. Remain who we are. I've always believed, and I've told other world leaders, America can be defined by one word: possibilities. Only in America do we believe anything is possible.
With what? What possibility is it for an American out here? You're giving all of the resources to illegal immigrants.
Yep. Or shipping.
What?
Giving them jobs.
Is dead under you.
Yep, dead. It's funny. He thinks he actually has done something. We all know he's the puppet master.
Nothing. Him or the administration is garbage.
Yep.
Even your press secretary, just like you.
Brainless. Oh, she's so dumb. She makes Raggedy Ann, or what's the redhead? Pisaki. She makes her look smart.
Right.
The stutter from modest beginnings in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Claremont, Delaware. Sitting behind this desk in the Oval Office as President of the United States. That's the magic of America. It's all around us. Upstairs in the residence of the White House, I've walked by a painting of the Statue of Liberty I don't know how many times. In the painting, there's several workers climbing on the outstretched arm of the statue that holds the torch. It reminds me every day I pass it of the story and soul of our nation and the power of the American people. There's a story of a veteran. This is a veteran, son of an immigrant, whose job was to climb that torch and polish the amber panes so rays of light could reach out as far as possible. He was known as the keeper of the flame. He once said of the Statue of Liberty,
why are you making this sound
quote,
like,
speaks a silent universal language.
What was that?
Talking about the keeper of the flame. Like, why are you trying to sound all methodical with it? Like, bro, just get done with your speech, bro. You're not saying anything really.
Right.
All you're saying is garbage.
Yeah, he never says anything smart though. He's an idiot.
You said nothing genuine out of this speech at all.
Yep, and he just said tax the rich. We need to make sure we pay fair taxes, as his son is avoiding paying taxes or going to jail for that exact thing.
90% of American taxes. Don't nobody want to hear that.
Right.
You go ahead.
One of hope that anyone who seeks and speaks freedom can understand.
Speaks freedom.
Yes, we sway back and forth to withstand the fury of the storm, to stand the test of time. A constant struggle, a short distance between peril and possibility. But what I believe is the America of our dreams is always closer than we think. It's up to us to make our dreams come true.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Let me close by stating my gratitude to so many people, to the members of my administration, as well as public service and first responders across the country and around the world. Thank you for stepping up to serve. To our service members and your families, it's been the highest honor of my life to lead you as Commander-in-Chief. And of course, to Kamala and our incredible partner, historic Vice President. She and Doug have become like family. And to me, family's everything.
Family, not the Vin Diesel. Not family.
We all know his wife, Jill, can't stand Kamala, and that Kamala's husband is gay.
Even look at her at Jimmy Carter's funeral. They didn't even look at Kamala.
Yeah.
Kind of like family. Shut up.
Yeah, they can't stand each other. We all know that. That's on record.
Crazy.
My deepest appreciation to our amazing First Lady who's with me in the Oval today. For our entire family. You're the love of my life and the life of my love. My eternal thanks to you, the American people. After 50 years of public service, I give you my word. I still believe in the idea for which this nation stands. A nation where the strengths of our institutions and the character of our people matter and must endure. Now it's your turn to stand guard. May you all be the keeper of the flame. May you keep the faith.
There you go.
I love America. You love it too. God bless you all. May God protect your troops. Thank you for this great honor.
Man, get out of here. Turn this crap off, man.
What a joke of a human being, man. Dude's an idiot.
Absolutely insane. Most disingenuous speech. One of the most disingenuous speeches I've ever heard in my life, bro.
I agree.
You're talking about all of these things that you basically just complain about why you lost the election. Oh, misinformation on the internet, disinformation on the internet. Oh, everybody needs to be one in America. Like, bro,
I didn't think of it like that.
You lost. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody cares about what you're talking about. Nobody cares about what you're talking about, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, and they think we're dumb. That's the thing. They really think that we are dumb people. Like we haven't seen what's happened the last 4+ years. You know what I mean?
Then you're talking about you had such a good economy, dude. We can barely afford tissue to wipe our ass, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't going. This is really quick. I just saw it pop up, so I thought you might want to react to it. It's like 40 seconds. The title is "She's Drunk Right Now." Do you want to see real quick what it involves? Real quick. All right, let's see.
I am fully aware that I am the public face of a lot of our work. And so I have the benefit of running into people all over our country who thank me.
Oh,
and I will tell you, I'm fully
narcissist.
aware that when they are thanking me, they are thanking our team for the extraordinary
stumbling
that you each have and as a team have to lifting up the American people, lifting up their condition, lifting up their hopes and dreams, and understanding through it all the nobility of public service.
What is she even talking about? She's
high.
She's probably on like 10 different things at once.
Yeah, you know she's for the Snoop Dogg stuff too. So yeah, I think she might be out there every week. But yeah, guys, like I said, Kamala, nobody's thinking about her, and of course he had to mention her in his farewell speech as well. These people are fairly incompetent, and I'm so glad that this dude is out of here. I'm actually gonna clap it up.
Yeah,
this guy actually getting out of here, and January 20th is just around the corner.
Yes,
I'm gonna be there watching Donald Trump get sworn in, dude. So it's
I'm gonna laugh.
I cannot wait for this to happen. And the first place Tom Homan is coming is to Chicago, Illinois.
That's awesome.
When it comes to deportations, mass deportations at that.
Yes.
So is there anything you want to close with, sir?
Thank you guys for watching. We're going to be reacting to more today. And yeah, you guys will hear from us soon.
Peace out.
Peace out, y'all. Have a great day.